Day baseball coming your way here on a Sunday afternoon from Tropicana Field. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's interleague baseball next on the show. Number 42 gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted.
Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Philadelphia, second baseman. Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Swing and a little tapper. The 2-2 one more time. Sent on the ground out to second. Miller's got it, and that's the first out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch of the at-bat. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. And that one right down Main Street. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Vince Velasquez gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
And that's through for a hit. And immediately the Phillies now must deal with a real burner standing at first base.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the 1st after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
In there, no balls and a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll get back in standing. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. 1 out and a runner on second base. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Wilson Ramos becomes out number 2 this inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Run comes across the score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes, and it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We'll head to the 2nd inning here in St. Pete. The Rays lead it 1-0. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Carlos Santana.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
He's set. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Santana in front with a 2-0 count. Hit sharply toward the right side. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Lifted down the line in left.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
Still 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Williams is retired. 2 down now. So next to the plate for the Phillies, Michael Franco. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Franco is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit. But he stays within himself, he knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Kevin Kiermaier. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That's a tough take. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Right fielder.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Now the 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Daniel Robertson, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw into second, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
Second baseman.
Digging in, Brad Miller, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back for the top of the 3rd here at the Trop as we give you a look there at nearby Clearwater Beach. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see it.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And the Phillies are into the hit column. And there's 1 away.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base. Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Malik Smith. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Crawford onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Matt Duffy. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez gloves it, and boy, an error saver there at first. If he kept his foot on the bag, he did. Oh, what a play for the second out. Striding in once again, Wilson Ramos looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Hernandez scoops it up, throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, but they're up 1-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Cesar Hernandez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one. The 1-1 is a strike. Missed the sacrifice attempt that time. Got him. Ready for another chance. Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rhys Hoskins. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Hard hit ball to short. Robertson has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. It remains 1-0. Here's C.J. Cron now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
C.J. Cron.
In there, strike one.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, Denard Span. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And Span is aboard. It's a base hit.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Span runs. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. On the move again from first. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Here's Carlos Gomez. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he just misses with a curveball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this one gets away. Throw to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to.
Now the payoff pitch home. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch back.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was one strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Standing in now, Daniel Robertson. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Gomez at second with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Gomez rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's safe as they push their lead to 3 now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Missed with a slider.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Tampa Bay leads this one 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Gomez has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Michael Franco. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot here for Michael Franco. Second home run early in the year, and the Phillies strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Now batting. Shortstop.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford.
As he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short.
Robertson is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. Phils do get one back on the solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here on the west coast of Florida. It's the Rays 3 and the Phillies 1. Malik Smith the next to hit.
And leading off for the Rays, designated hitter, Malik Smith.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 1-1 home. On the ground to the left side. Backhanded. And he is in there.
So frustrating, D-Roll. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
And the runner back easily. First delivery to him on the way. Runners on the move for second. Fouled away. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he's back in standing. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He'll try it again from first. Hit back up the middle. Crawford has it. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
The batter, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. Smith, a runner at second with 1 away. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes a left fielder. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, C.J. Cron. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
C.J. Cron.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Digging in to try it again, number 42 will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they face other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1. Fouled off. Ramos is over to take a look. On the ground to third. Duffy is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Alfaro comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Way in front of a great slider that time. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Kiermaier. 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. From the stretch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
2-1's the count.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Lifted in the air out to right. Gomez looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Phils have cut it to a 3-2 game now.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. Pop high in the air. Miller is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Rays 3 and the Phillies 2. Ready for another chance? Denard Span. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Denard Span. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 42.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. A ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He'll get it into second, and he is into second base with a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
To his right, Hernandez. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
The batter, right.
Ready once again, Carlos Gomez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D-War. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run.
There goes Gomez. Hit the other way out toward right field. Coming in is Williams. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ready for another shot now. Brad Miller. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out. Nothing doing. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-0. It's a swinging strike, a little late on the fastball that time.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Couple of hits. Lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. So here's the Phillies DH, Rhys Hoskins. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gomez on the run, but this will land out there just foul. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
He's set, and the pitch. Way out in front. A 1 pitch on its way. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Now pitching for the Rays.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Nick Williams will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The batter, third baseman,
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Franco is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
The last that bat, Matty D. We heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Hoskins at second. Santana at first. 1 gone. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Kiermaier is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs. To work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Aaron Altair
will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. Still down by a count of 4-2.
Aaron Altair
will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. So the lineup flips over and digging in Malik Smith. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Luis Garcia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Luis Garcia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
At the plate, Matt Duffy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Franco waits on it. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's 1 for 5. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rays are out in front, 4-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 42, Sergio Romo.
Striding in once again, number 42. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now time is asked for at home. plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. And the pitch. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Dribbled up the line. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. The 0-1. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So Odubel Herrera will get a chance to bat following the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, the center
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, D-roll, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. Miller is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rays lead it 4-2. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Comes set, and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Digging in once again, Denard Span. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's hitting .429. 0-1 the count. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, You can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. The 1-2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Williams looks up. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils. It's now 5-2 in favor of Tampa. Alex Colomé comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Alex Colomé.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Rhys Hoskins. And they'll need him to get something going here.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan, unfortunately.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Pulled toward right center field. Gomez has a read on it. One down. Up next will be Nick Williams. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A 1-0 delivery. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
5-2 the final today. The Tampa Bay Rays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 42 earns his first win of the season. Alex Colomé closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year.